What's good, YouTube? Your boy Joe Grizz here, the Team Avalanche, reporting to you live, this time from SlimXTeamSymmetry's channel. He allowed us to come on here today to showcase our Harpie deck profile. It's going to be me commentating, your boy Joe Grizz, with my teammate Shadow doing the deck list, deck profile. And please like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you think. And shout outs once again to SlimXTeamSymmetry for letting us come on here today to do this profile. But without further ado, let's get into the deck list.
Alright, monsters.
Monsters. 3, Harpie Lady 1, because out of all the must-be Harpie ladies, you know, with the whole rule of 3, she's the best one. Boosts everybody up by 300, and she opens up a lot of OTK potentials. 3, Harpie Dancer, my favorite Harpie, because the bounce up effect is definitely just broken with other cards in the deck, and it gets under the bottomless.
Yep.
Yes, when the field is on the field, so you know it gets to potentially pop 2 cards, and this always helps me clear up the field, especially in this format, because you know it's a back row heavy format. No heavy, rest in peace.
Or the Chandler play.
Or the Chandler play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. 3, Harpie Queens. You know, the field searcher and 19 beater, 21 beater with the field. So she's essentially, you know, a staple in the deck. That's really not much to this. Also, because of the hysteric party in the deck, she's good to just pitch, and then have monsters just come spam out of the graveyard. The heart and soul of the deck, Harpie Chandler. She pitch a Harpie card, get out either Harpie Lady or the Harpie's Pet Dragon, which is right here. Leads up to the level 7 plays or instant level 4 plays, because when there's a dragon on the board, she becomes a 7, and you know I can go into either Draco Sack, Big Eye, or anything like that, depending on the situation. So, you know, she opens up for everything in the deck. The Summoner Monk, that combos up really well with the hysteric sign that's in the deck. So basically, this sign, I almost never lose when that goes off, but you know, there are times that I do, but it's very rare. And then I like to combo these off together, because it would make either any random exceed for exceed first turn, or set this up later for any other play, because it's just a decent floater and a wing beast, so it's a target for Icarus.
And you can bounce back the
hysteric sign or party if I had to activate it.
Yep.
3 of the Harpie's Honeyground. You know, I don't play space in the deck because I can honestly get rid of an entire back row with just probably 2 Harpies, especially if a hysteric sign went off.
So you're not scared of any back row?
Not really. I'm scared of maybe Warning, but
I mean that's a given.
Yeah. So Warning is the only thing that I got stopped. So everything else is like blow up everything else besides Torrential, but I also run, you know, lands in this deck. The 1 Divine Wind Mist Valley, which is funny because I was only playing 1, and then the Banlist came out and it went down to 1. This is great with Harpie Dancer, because this gives me any instant rank 4 play for either like the Lightning Chidori or the Phantasmal Dragon, because this can easily spam out more than 2 monsters, and especially since I can just bring out any wind, I can just bring out bounce up, bounce back, and then get this, and then continue the play and have multiple monsters. The card that everybody's still complaining about that should have been hit by the ban list because it's way too broken, Hysteric Sign. It gets me either the Elegant Egotist from the deck or graveyard, and allows me to multi-summon, you know, special summon another Harpie Lady, and if this is destroyed on the field or sent from the hand to the graveyard, at the end phase search 3 different names Harpie cards, and honestly, when this goes off next turn, they, you know, usually just melt. You know.
Big 3, little 3.
Huh? Big 3, little 3. Yep. Terraforming, in the case of that I need the either field, which I mostly usually for the Divine Wind. So, you know, and it's thins out the deck, so works out pretty well.
And to spell fodder.
Yeah. Dark Hole, Book, Staples, enough said. Double Lance, because besides the warning that this doesn't stop, anything else that stops my summon or interrupts my summon, I kind of can't allow, because this has the same problem that Black Wings had. It needs a monster on the field. So these work out very well against, you know, the Wing Blasts and Torrentials out there in the world. 2 Hysteric Party. I had it at 3, dropped it down to 2 because it was a little bit too cloggy. It's just discard a card from my hand and special summon as many Harpie ladies. So it's like almost like a broken Call the Haunted Return type mixture. And it just, honestly, if this goes off, especially if this goes off in combo with a Hysteric Sign, it's just dumb. All the monsters that I get out, and then at the end have more. So, you know, the Magical Hats is hilarious. When I found out how this works, I basically activate this and get, you know, during my opponent's battle phase, target the Hysteric Sign, my monster, which could be any monster, honestly, and my next card that I decided to play in combination with it, Breakthrough Skill, because I get Breakthrough Skill, you know, have all them down, shuffle them, and then either way, even if you hit the monster or not, I have the +3 at the end phase, and this setup next turn, so I don't go minus. I don't have to, you know, just activate and just send any random card, which what people were doing. They were like, oh, send the Elegant Egotist, the sign will just get it back. I'm like, why waste that draw when I can just have something set up for the next turn play, you know? And it's been working out fabulously. Abyss Isles, not scared of you. The Warning, the one of Warning, the one of Bottomless, Torrential. I play 1 Wing Blast because, you know, that Barbie's Pet Dragon is horrible to have in the hand, so it's easily get rid of it. And also getting rid of the Hysteric Signs, his Stein goes off, or if I have like the Breakthrough Skill, or any other monsters, because I can just get them back. So it's just, I never really go minus activating this card. Though I play 1 Icarus, I was playing 3, and then went down to 1 because it just seems situational, and I feel like when I activate this, is the one and done theory. It just does its job. And the one of Vanity's Emptiness, because yes, people say, well, you special summon so much, doesn't that hurt you? You know, not if I have a decent setup. I set up my board, and then to get over my board, you gotta start special summoning your monsters, and if you can't, you know, what are you gonna do? Okay, so that's the deck. Extra deck, the best extra deck monster that I've played in a long time, besides Wyndham's and Mighty, rest in peace, is Lightning Chidori. It's one of the cards that just it helps clear the board so easily. You know, spam out monsters with having the field out, pop a bunch of cards, make this, and when this is Exceed Summon, put a card from the bottom to put a set card to the bottom of the deck, and then activate, spin a card, face-up card to the top of the deck. This is great for giving my opponent like dead draws and then just like ruining whatever field presence they had. So any big monster you have, Draco Sack, you know, any kind of Ophion or whatever, just bye. 2 Ice Beast Zero Fine. This card honestly is just broken. It basically is an off switch for my opponent's board, and then after it just basically skill drains everything, like any face-up card on my opponent's side of the field, and then after every face-up card on the board, I gain 300 times that many cards. So it's, you know, becomes a huge beater, and it lasts until the end of my next standby phase. So it's a great game 2 card against side deck cards, and just a great card, period. 2 Harpie's Pet Phantasmal Dragon. The ruling with this is really funny. Our boy here, Mike Grizzy, knows. So he got hit with that in the ARG.
Very sad.
Very sad.
Yeah.
Apparently, when this is on the board and still has materials, any Harpie monster can't be attacked or targeted by card effects. So that means you can't attack me at all. So if I make this and you have no cards that don't target, you're basically on a time clock and you're getting hit for 6,000 direct. But being that Mirror Force Z2, Torrential, and Dark Hole exist, that's another reason why I put in the Lance, because you know, my boy sleeping right here hit me with the dark hole, and I melted. And I'm like, okay, there has to be a way to get around that. Lance, you know, hey, I'll go down to 12 for the short time, but you're still on the clock. And the reason I make 2 is because this deck, I can literally make 1 and then make the next one next turn. So it's 2,000, 4,000 next turn. If you can't get rid of 1, you lose. Okay, I play the Master Key Beetle. It's, you know, arguable, but because of this combo, bringing this out first turn, it gives me,
or monk into monk.
Yeah, or into monk if need be. But this gives me a good setup with either the Vanity's Emptiness in case I need like an early turn lock, or the field card, so that way continuing on every summon, if you don't have cards to pop, I don't have to pop my own. I can just keep targeting the field and it's protective. So, you know, works out well. And if I have to destroy the field, I destroy the field. I have more than many. So, and our boy here has experienced that all day. So, you know, he's a little bit salty.
It's cool. It's cool.
The Abyss Dweller, definitely going to be a necessary card. Might even go up to 2 depending on the coming weeks, because water is going to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Water is just going to be everywhere. The Diamond Dire Wolf, German. Basically, this is in good combination with any of my Wing Beast, which actually is pretty good game 2s. But
so it hits everything?
Yeah, it's Beast, Wing Beast, and Beast Warrior. So
that's pretty good. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you
could pop anything to pop anything.
Yeah, pop this, pop anything in, and then it essentially, instead of, you know, those emergency plays where it target himself and pop something, I'll just use my monsters as fodder for 2 turns.
It's broken.
Okay, the Cowboy, obviously, you know, essential, the game winner. Everybody needs a Cowboy at the end sometimes. Maestro, generic. It plays its role, you know, whenever Chidori doesn't have to come out and play, I just make this. Or sometimes these are the great combination. You know, I actually did this play against Joe Grizzly the first time. Make this, get 4 monsters out, put your 1 monster face down, he had 2 monsters, summon this, they both go.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was the other day. That was tight.
Yep.
That was tight. Didn't know the
combos.
Yep.
And then the rank 7s. Don't really have to say much about them. And my cute little fluffy tokens. But, you know, having the ability to make rank 7s is very essential in this game right now, because this takes your monster, I can pierce, and just this dumb card.
This is 6 of, what is it, 6 or 7? You go overlay into it or no?
No, I can 7.
Oh, it's 7 stuff?
Yeah, just make a 7, you know,
and
dragon and Chandler, and then it pierces. So piercing is always good, especially against tokens. And that's the deck, everybody.
So there you have it. That's the deck profile. Hope you enjoy it. Once again, please like, comment, and subscribe to SlimXTeamSymmetry, as well as subscribe to us, the Team Avalanche. The link will either be in an annotation somewhere in the video or down below in the description. So please subscribe. Please show your feedback. Please show love. And shout outs once again to SlimXTeamSymmetry for letting us come on here today. We appreciate it, bro. It's all love. And it's your boy Joe Grizz, the Team Avalanche /Yam Squad, signing out, saying peace, YouTube. Later, guys.